Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This is Awaken Healings with Jess. Good to see all of you. I'm going to be doing some readings for the elements. So this is going to be a reading for all of my earth signs. We're going to start off with some overall messages, and then I'll pull cards for Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm being called to do these messages because I feel like there's a lot of energy circulating right now in the collective. And I feel like there's a lot of truth being spoken. And I feel like it's creating a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety, and that it's time to really apply some earth energy right now for all four elements. All right, so we're starting off with some oracle. I'm using the Sacred Earth Oracle just to help ground us in with some beautiful earth energy to get us started. All right. Okay, so we have friction, we have surface, and perception. So this is interesting. Let me go ahead and start and pull these down since we're talking right now about these lovely, beautiful oracle cards. So friction is coming in reverse. And I get the sense that with friction, there is a lot of, I'm getting the sense of misunderstanding, miscommunication, friction between friends, family members, colleagues, co-workers, minced words, misunderstandings, and rightly so. Right now we're still in Mercury retrograde, and if you haven't seen the video on that, please check that out. I've done a video on the Mercury retrograde with the full moon in Scorpio, so check that out, and also check out your individual signs for the month of October, because it goes into this energy that we're experiencing. So Libra season is ending and we are moving on into Scorpio. So Scorpio season is, it's a water sign, but the sign of Scorpio deals with karma, ending karma, bringing truth to light, bringing secrets to the surface, having the past cycle through to revisit us, things of that nature. And I do get the sense that there is a lot of friction here, that it's not resonating, or there's a lot of changes that are happening, and that for some of you, situations are coming to a head where it's going to reach a breaking point or a boiling point. And this friction is going to be the catalyst to propel you forward with a decision. And that can mean walking away from a situation, leaving a job, accepting another job offer, having an exchange of words with friends, finding a new circle of friends, leaving a karmic situation, a karmic relationship, packing your bags and leaving. This is difficult. This is heavy energy. This isn't something that's an easy decision. This is truth coming to light, and I feel like with the energy of Libra and the full moon in Scorpio, it's time to face the music. It's time to allow the truth to surface. Secrets being revealed, and this is the surface card. So what I'm getting is that there's information rising up to the surface to be revealed. This could be a new love for someone. We are seeing a couple rising from the murky depths of a pond. Amongst them are the lotus flowers. This could be a rebirth, a new beginning in a relationship and a connection of sorts. It's also time for twins and soulmates to come back into union if you've been out of union. So there is a surfacing here. There's friction and there's a surfacing, which are the perfect ingredients to create change, to create momentum, to move everyone forward in the direction they're meant to go. I feel like with this surface card, with the water, there's a lot of cleansing, healing energy associated with it. We have the lotus up here in the corner, and with lotuses, they require mud to grow. And it's interesting because they're some of the most beautiful flowers ever, but yet they grow in the most austere conditions. Mud, murkiness, pond water, a lot of algae, you know, dark, dense conditions, but they come up from underneath all that and they make their way to the sunlight and they bloom into these gorgeous just flowers, right? So there's a lot of symbolism associated with the lotus, and what I'm getting here is that you had to go through the yuck and muck in order to bloom renewed, in order to show up beautiful, stronger, wiser, enlightened, in order to let your truth bloom, to come out. And it's giving you new perception. I feel like there's a new way that you all are looking at life, that what you've been through has taught you lessons, has allowed you to grow. Yeah, this is soul expansion, right? This is allowing yourself to expand and allowing yourself to have experienced what you experienced in order to become a stronger, wiser, more enlightened person. And this karmic situation needed to happen for the overall benefit of yourself. For those of you who are on the awakening journey, you're here for a reason. You are definitely here for a reason, and this is to ascend, to awaken. And depending on where you are on the awakening process, you know, you may be just starting or in the midst of it, or a pretty experienced person who's been focusing on their healing for a few decades. But the point is that we're never done healing. We're never done ascending. We're never done doing the work on ourselves, our shadow work. This is something that's a constant, continuous thing as we evolve. It's the layered effect, the peeling back the onion. There's more to go, deeper and deeper and deeper. So some of you may just be scratching the surface on your healing. Some of you may be further along. But we are all going through a karmic cycle, and there's definitely a karmic shift happening. And there is truth being brought to the surface. There is an enlightenment taking place. And it's bringing about new perception, new truth. And I feel like your third eye chakra is definitely opening up. You're definitely opening up. You're becoming wiser, more attuned to your surroundings, to life's lessons, and to what's happening. I feel like you're less likely to make quote unquote rookie mistakes is what I'm hearing. So I feel like you learned the lessons and it's time to move forward. So let's go ahead and check in. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Tarot de la Nuit just to pull some cards for the earth signs in general, just to get a read of what's going on. I'm using these little guys because they have a bit of a dark gothic theme, just to see what's, it's Halloween, so I feel like this is kind of a nice little deck to use. So let's just get some cards going for the earth signs. What do we have for earth signs? I'm taking the jumpers, not the flippers, by the way. Okay, oops. Okay, so let's start here. Bottom of the deck. Queen of Wands, reversed. So this is about getting into alignment with yourselves and with your truth. Some of you may be feeling out of sorts, but this is about, excuse me, let me turn this down. But yeah, this is about coming into alignment with your inner strength, with your inner courage, with your perseverance. All right. Eight of Wands, the Hermit, and Temperance. Oh, yes, my earth signs. We've got some big Virgo energy here. And we have some fire energy here. So Eight of Wands, that's fast communication. That's passionate communication. So I feel like this passionate communication, there's words that were exchanged in the past, right? You had the Eight of Wands right here. And I feel like this is something that was discussed. Perhaps feelings were exchanged, opinions were exchanged, and it may have resulted in a heated argument, in a heated discussion, a heated debate, but it did bring about this truth, right? And it's sitting under the friction card. So I feel like, there was some truth definitely exchanged here for my earth signs. Up next, we have the Hermit card. This could be the energy of Virgo, but this is going within. This is seeking enlightenment. This is checking in with yourself. This is meditating. This is turning within to check in with spirit. And this is also maybe taking it a step further to learn about spirituality. I'm hearing psychology, so I think maybe some of you are studying psychology or perhaps picked up some books to learn about psychological aspects, maybe learning about anxiety, emotions, addictions. But this is sitting under the surface card. So I feel like this newfound knowledge is bringing new information to light. Something is surfacing for you all, earth signs. There's a truth coming out. And this is through your own studies, through your own educational process. So again, some of you are reading books for personal knowledge, personal gain. So I feel like this is contributing to whatever situation that you're dealing with that's part of your past. And again, in your future position, you have the Temperance card, which is energy of Sagittarius, and maybe some of you are dealing with a fire sign, but it's clarifying the perception card. So I feel like with Temperance here, this is everything in moderation. This is patience. This is allowing you to sit with this energy in order for it to settle, for it to mature, to marinate. You're marinating in this newfound knowledge and newfound wisdom that this situation has brought you. And I feel like this friction could be a breakup of sorts. We have the reverse friction with the Eight of Wands. So fast, passionate discussion, communication. And Eight of Wands can also suggest moving on, right? All right, so let's go ahead and pull. Let's go ahead and clarify these. We're going to go another layer deep. Let's see what we've got going on. Again, using the Tarot de la Nuit for the earth signs. It's the Hanged Man. It's a card of Pisces. Maybe some of my earth signs are dealing with a Pisces. Gosh, those flew quite quickly. We have, the Angel de la Nuit. We have the Hierophant. And we have the Eight of Swords. So definitely transitional energy is going on for my earth signs. Hanged Man, this is a change in perspective, feeling stuck, taking a pause. So I feel like earth signs, and this is, then we also have Angel de la Nuit. That is the, in this deck, this is Dark Night of the Soul. Turning within, clarifying with this hermit coupled with the Hierophant, which is also spiritual energy, a spiritual teacher. So you have the Hermit and the Hierophant together, clarifying this surface card with the Dark Night of the Soul, and we're ending with the Eight of Swords. So bit of anxiety, feeling stressed, feeling stuck, feeling imprisoned, and it could be imprisoned in the mind. So earth signs, there is definitely transitional energy going on here. There is definitely a reemergence, a resurfacing, and it's your shadow. Your shadows are coming to light. I feel like this is bringing up the abandonment wound, the rejection wound. What I'm getting is that someone called you out. I feel like the conversation here with the Eight of Wands was about a relationship. Someone wants something. Someone wants a commitment, and the other person is happy with status quo. And I feel like the other one person feels that someone is not showing up for them, and the person being called out is like, whoa, wait a minute. But the reason why there's friction here is because this conversation is highlighting your faults. It's highlighting your shortcomings, and you don't like being called out. It's highlighting an area that triggers you. And I feel like what's going on with my earth signs is that this is an awakening. This is your moment to face your fears, face your shadow self with this angel de la nuit, the angel of the night. Some of you are going through a dark night of the soul right now. And this is divinely guided because it's paired up with the Hierophant. He is a spiritual figure. He is a clergyman. He is the male counterpart to the High Priestess, clarified by the Hermit. This is divinely guided, earth signs. You need to go through this cycle, this emotional cycle. This is all about getting into alignment with your self-empowerment. This is Queen of Wands in reversed. This is about you. This is about healing. This is about ascension. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and check in with the signs individually. Let's go ahead and start with Taurus. Taurus, I'm going to go ahead and use, no, not these guys. Mystic Monday. The Mystic Monday Tarot for my Taurus. Let's see what's coming out for Taurus. Again, taking the jumpers, not the flippers. For Taurus, please. What's going on with Taurus? Tell me about this cycle for Taurus. For the highest good, what information does Taurus need right now for the highest good in October? For Taurus, please. Let's see, what do we have? I'll take one more. For Taurus. Okay. So what do we have? So you actually have 7 for Taurus. I kind of wanted 6, but that's okay. Cards speak as they choose. Princess of Wands, okay. All right, so under the deck, energy, 9 of Swords for my Taurus in reverse. So, wanting to give up on something. You're very close to the end, Taurus. You're very close to the end. And what we're getting here is you have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, the 8 of Pentacles upright, and the 2 of Wands. This is expansion. So I feel like there's a release going on with materialistic issues, with materialism. I feel like you're getting into alignment with yourself. The 8 of Pentacles is hard work, the details, coupled with the 2 of Wands. So what I'm getting here is that you are focusing on yourself, less in the material world. It's more internal to you. How can you improve yourself? Where can you heal yourself? You know, because I feel like this dark night of the soul is causing you to turn within. And the Tauruses that I'm checking in with, we're seeing that. We're also seeing the Temperance at play again. So, divine timing, more Sagittarian energy. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Sagittarius, healing a connection. You're gaining clarity, though, with the 8 of Swords in reversed. I like that. You're releasing this in prison. which we're seeing here, the Eight of Swords over here for the overall Earth reading. But you're gaining clarity in the work that you're doing. And yeah, it's going to result in a healing and the start of new passion. You know, you have the star energy coupled with the Princess of Wands, and Princess of Wands is page energy. So Page of Wands is new ideas, new enlightenment, excitement, rejuvenation, new creative energy. So yeah, Taurus, things are looking really good for you. You're definitely putting in the hard work over here, and you are thinking about your future. And I think you are able to make this release, and you're doing the work to release this situation and to heal this friction that that we're seeing for the earth signs. All right, so I'm going to move this up here. Let's go ahead and check in with my Virgos. With Virgos, I'm going to use oh, what is this called? The Light Seers Tarot. Sorry, I just had a moment of forgetfulness. Couldn't remember the name of the deck. But yeah, that's really nice energy for you all, Taurus. You know, we're seeing the expansion with the Two of Wands. And there's a healing taking place. And it's going to result in renewed passion for life. So renewed zest for life is what's going on for my Taurus. For my fellow Taurian friends and subscribers. Okay, so tell me, what's going on with my Virgos? Talk to me, Spirit, about Virgos. What does Virgo need to know right now for the highest good? There's a release going on with the Five of Cups that just popped out. What's going on with my Virgos? Talk to me about Virgos, please. King of Cups. Okay. Mastering your emotions. Maybe some of you are dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. What's going on with my Virgos, please? Cards for Virgo. What do they need to know for the highest truth? Coming out from the dark. Coming out from the shadows. Five of Pentacles reversed. What's this card? Seven of Pentacles, waiting. There's a waiting period. Getting a little bit of energy of manifestation there. We'll talk about it. What else for my Virgos? What else for my Virgos? Temperance also. Okay, we're seeing that so far in all the readings. Four of Swords and Nine of Swords, which we're seeing with the Taurus reading. All right, Virgos. So I definitely get the sense that you're coming back from being left out in the cold. So underneath with the earth signs reading, we saw the Hermit. And I feel like the Hermit was you guys, you know, doing the Virgo thing of going within. But I feel like that period is ending. And you are re-emerging with some truth and self-realization. So we have the Five of Cups coming in for you. And it's coming in reverse. So you guys are definitely walking away from a situation that ended. This could be a breakup. This could be something that was disappointing. But I feel like you've dealt with it, that you've turned within, you know, and I feel like you are embodying the energy of Pisces, perhaps, and getting in touch with some water energy. And I feel like you're mastering your emotions and you're moving on towards looking at your Seven of Pentacles, looking at your investments, looking at where you've been in life and where you're going. You're looking at what you currently have and trying to decide if you're pleased with the results or if there's anything else that you could be doing differently to yield different results for the next cycle, which could be the next 6 months, the next year. Take it how it resonates. But I do feel like, Virgos, there's a realization that's coming to light, a self-actualization of sorts, because you are we are seeing that with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is coming back from being left out in the cold. So this could also be an indicator of spiritual awakening. There's a lot of spiritual energy associated with the earth signs reading. Whatever is happening is divinely guided. It's meant to happen for my earth signs. But individualistically, yeah, you have temperance, patience, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Four of Swords in reverse. So this is you definitely taking some time to go within, to take a pause. You know, Four of Swords reverse, that's exhaustion. With the temperance, that's taking a moment to stop and reflect. This is the energy of meditation, and you're releasing the Nine of Swords. Feeling like you want to give up, feeling like the struggle has been too hard, and it's time to catch your breath. And yes, maybe it has, Virgo. Maybe some of you are in the midst of this dark night of the soul energy. And when we go in the midst of that, we're in the middle of a dark night of the soul type experience. It can be very exhausting, very draining, very depleting physically, emotionally, and spiritually. But this is where it's time for you to really step in and tap in to your emotional self. This is about seeking the truth, getting into alignment with spirit, getting into alignment with yourself, and figuring out what you did to create the karma, how you contributed to the karma, and how this karmic situation has helped you. There's pluses and minuses to this. This was not for naught. This needed to happen in order for you to expand. And I feel like this is a moment of solitude, Virgo, because I am seeing you in spiritual connection, meditating, gaining wisdom and enlightenment with this energy, and you are doing a reassessment of where you've been. You're looking at your life right now. I feel like, Virgos, you're doing a life review. Yeah, definitely. The swords of confusion are leaving, because Nine of Swords is also sleepless nights. So you are exhausted. You know, you have the Nine of Swords reversed with the Four of Swords reversed. This is exhaustion, emotional, spiritual depletion, and exhaustion. And it's time to just take a moment to pause, to check in, and to be kind to yourself. There's no need to rush this process. You can't rush this. Not at all. Not when spirit is at play. And I like this because behind this gentleman, we have a beautiful angel, a guardian angel surrounding him at this time. So Virgos, you are protected, you are divinely guided, and you're undergoing a spiritual awakening right now. So embrace this time period. Don't rush it. Savor the moment. But I highly recommend that you keep a journal and you write down the experiences and the wisdom that you gain through this process. All right? Bottom of the deck for you, the World, Ascension. Yes, Virgo. This is the ending of a major karmic cycle. Learning the lessons. This is Spirit saying, congratulations, Virgo, you have passed. It's time to prepare you for the next phase. So yes, I do feel like you are in the midst of this dark night of the soul, and this is in preparation for a brighter, more bountiful, more prosperous new future. So up next is I'm going to pull cards for my lovely Capricorns, and I'm using the Muse Tarot deck for this one. So what's going on with my Capricorns? What do my Capricorns need to know right now for the month of October during this Mercury retrograde in this period of transition? Please talk to me and provide us with messages for Capricorn's highest good. Again, only taking the jumpers, not the flippers. For Capricorn, please. For Capricorn. Okay, let's see where we're at. Ooh, the Awakening, the 20 card. Ace of Inspiration, so that's Ace of Wands. We have the Chariot in reverse. 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Materials, and 2 of Materials. Pentacle energy. One more, please. Oh, no, we got the High Priestess over here. Perfect. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, Ace of Emotions in reverse. So this is Ace of Water, Ace of Cups energy for my Capricorns. We're going to put this right here. Yes, Capricorns. That's about self-love. This is about coming into your own personal power and recognizing that it's time to love yourselves first. Love yourself through this. So you are definitely going through an awakening, as we're seeing here with the 20 card. And with the regular Rider-Waite Tarot deck, this is Judgment. Coupled with the Ace of Inspiration in reverse, Ace of Wands. This is a spiritual enlightenment, a spiritual awakening. And I feel like you are coming out of this dark night of the soul wiser, more enlightened, more connected to source energy. And I feel like you're relearning yourselves. Your intuition is very high right now. We have the High Priestess. This is you guys definitely tapping into your priestess energy, tapping into the energy of the divine feminine, and healing any wounds of the divine feminine. This is dealing with self-worth. This is dealing with self-confidence and learning your purpose in this lifetime. And I feel like with this, you have the Chariot in reverse, so there is a pause happening with the 8 of Materials reverse and the 2 of Materials reverse. This is choices. This is taking a moment to self-reflect and to just do you. This could be you taking time out to read books, to read literature or listen to podcasts on spiritual awakenings, on the topic of the dark night of the soul, on laws of attraction. I feel like this is you definitely getting into alignment and working on cleaning up your vibrational energy to raise it higher so that you can call in your soulmate, so you can call in the opportunities that you seek in this lifetime. But this is a beautiful spiritual awakening for my Capricorns. And there's a lot of inspiration coming in. This is internal power to you, Capricorn. So I like this. What I'm seeing overall for my earth signs is everyone is in a period of solitude, of some form of isolation, not feeling very social, not wanting to go out, but taking this time to rest, to meditate, to ponder, to reflect. And in doing so, this is allowing you to connect with yourself, because I feel like there's been a detachment of self of some sort. And I feel like this could have been for those of you who are leaving a long-term karmic relationship. I feel like in that relationship, you lost your sense of self. You know, sometimes in relationships, our personalities, we come in as individuals, and we tend to meld into one personality, into the couple mindset, and you forget who you are, and you forget who that person was, a person that you fell in love with, and vice versa. And that creates the friction, right? And that creates conversations to bring truth to the surface. So there's a lot of truth that's being revealed here for my earth signs. And it's time for you to deal with the truth. I feel like some of you may have been avoidant of the truth, but no more. The time for a reckoning is now. Take that how it resonates. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. It just means that you have to deal with this moment. There's no way you can avoid it. You can't push it off. It's time to make peace with the lesson and take that lesson and transmute the pain of that lesson into wisdom. Because that wisdom is what's going to propel you forward. It's time to heal your emotions, to understand your emotions, to process your emotions, to honor and recognize where you are emotionally. And where you are, and understand where you're keeping yourself blocked, constricted, confined with this Eight of Sword energy. Don't let this Eight of Sword energy keep you stuck. So I feel like with the progression, that's what's happening. But no, don't let that happen. So let's pull for my earth signs. Let's pull some advice cards. Again, returning back to Tarot de la Nuit. What's some advice for my earth signs? Overall parting advice for my earth signs. Words of wisdom for my earth signs, please. Words of wisdom. Words of wisdom for my earth signs. Okay. Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, Knight of Cups. Yeah. So Ten of Pentacles is moving into a more prosperous, more abundant time period. I feel like earth signs, this is you doing the healing, moving forward towards stabilization, towards happiness, towards success. But this is a stabilization energy, and you're moving away from things that no longer serve you and moving towards happiness, towards emotional fulfillment. Because after the Eight of Cups comes the Nine of Cups, which is dreams, hopes, dreams, and wishes coming true. And you have the Knight of Cups in reverse. And I feel like some of you are pondering offering your cup of love to your beloved. Or this could be an offer of love coming in your way. It's not yet time for this, but this is something that's on your mind. The possibility of love coming through. Let's go ahead and pull from the Rebel Goddess Oracle and get some parting words with this Oracle. Yeah, Legacy of Light. So this is coming in reverse. So your ancestors are around you, Virgos. Okay, I guess a Virgo specifically needs to know this. But overall, my earth signs, you are divinely guided. Temperance came out a lot in this reading, and I feel like the message is you're divinely guided, you're divinely protected, your guardian angels and ancestors are around you. Trust what's happening in this situation and allow the situation to unfold as it needs to. But you're moving towards an energy of abundance with the Ten of Pentacles and moving away from things that no longer serve you and moving more towards an energy space of heart-centeredness and love. All right, my lovely earth signs. Comment below. Let me know how this resonates. Check out my website, awakenhealings.org. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Love and light. Bye.